Welcome to the Stratus Quo, a show where we examine and discuss the greatest free show on Earth, clouds and things that look like other things. I'm Cumulus Fun, your host. With me today is Cirrus Business, a NAN. Cirrus, can you explain to us what an NAN is?
Absolutely. Yeah, well, Cume, glad to be here. I'm a New Age nephologist. I've been studying it for years, been interested since I was about 5. I do cloud horoscopes, and I can foresee the future through clouds in a nutshell. We'll learn more about it as we go.
Yeah, we're going to have a little cloud zodiac for people later in the show. I'm also joined by Silver Linings, who's a crypto nephologist. Could you explain a little bit about what you do?
Absolutely, Cume. I spent some time at the University of Glasgow and was introduced to the field of crypto nephology. And I really, really enjoyed going to Loch Ness and looking up into the heavens. And so basically, crypto nephology is the study of clouds that may or may not exist, but have been rumored to be up there.
Exciting work.
Down on us.
That's the kind of stuff we are all about.
Love to hear it.
Are you guys ready to do today's run through and look at some clouds with me?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get this show on the road. I believe these are this is from Plain State, very mid-America.
Such a blue sky.
Yeah, we got some great lighting. Look at these roll in. These are just washing machine clouds.
Seeing like a rabbit or something on the bottom right.
I think the top looks like a flea.
Oh wow, yeah. Some small bug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe like a sort of an elephant on the far left. And you got tusk is kind of over there. Or maybe the trunk.
These are pretty fast moving clouds. I'd say we're working with like a 30 mile an hour wind.
That's about right, yeah.
Maybe even more than that.
These are breaking up almost as fast as they're forming, which should offer some very exciting formations.
At first thought this new one coming in, I was thinking like Jabba the Hutt.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, we'll see as it comes in more. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's dissipating too quickly for me to analyze.
Yeah, it's coming apart fast, and that is that's part of the fun. But it is a bit of a bummer when you can see something heading one way and then it just kind of falls apart.
Oh wow, that's a different story now.
Oh no.
Oh, now the top flea is now kind of turned into like a jackrabbit, kicking out its back legs. Maybe a goat.
A goat. Yeah, I was getting excited thinking about it potentially being the ever elusive chupacabra.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Has that ever been documented?
Not very well. Very grainy footage, but this is not him, unfortunately.
Wow. That would have been exciting.
Below him looks like it turned into the United States. Look at that as it's leaving the screen.
Oh wow, yeah. Look at the egg. Florida shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a global program, but I should say that we broadcast out of the United States, so we probably will be biased. Some of the things that we interpret in the clouds will probably be specific to the North American continent. So apologies to our brothers and sisters in Europe and Africa and Asia.
Globally minded, though.
Well, because you can always look up, no matter where you are.
That keeps us together.
I'm seeing just like a big croissant right now. Generalization.
Okay.
It's gonna morph as we're going.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think it's kind of got more of like Journey to the Moon. What was that silent film?
Journey to the Moon.
Is it called Journey to the Moon, where they shoot the bullet into the moon's eye,
yes.
and everybody gets out of it?
Mm-hmm.
these big masses are very hard to work with.
I know.
All right, well let's take a break and let's do Guess That Cloud and Cloud horoscopes. Do you want to do Guess That Cloud first, or do you want to do horoscopes?
Let's do the GTC.
Okay.
Time to guess that cloud.
So we'll start out with last week's clouds, starting with cloud number 1. And what did we agree on this one being?
This one was a deep sea clam.
Halfway opening. So no right answers on this one, but a lot of close calls. We did get some marine life. Someone did say sea urchin, but no right answers. All right, and number 2 from last week was...
This was an ear of Indian corn.
Which nobody got that one either. Hopefully next week you guys can do a little better. Not even any close calls with this one. And last but not least, we had number 3, which had some good guesses, but it was actually Michael Myers.
Oh.
Yeah. So you guys can see it now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
One of my favorites.
In fact, yeah, when I got that, I think you texted me that, 4 a.m, and I looked at it and I was half asleep, and I instantly was like, oh, it's my.
Yeah, it was blowing my mind.
Easy.
Yeah, some clouds you can't always tell. It's up to debate. But, I mean, the Guess That Cloud is the ones where there's a definite correct answer. All right, and here's next week's clouds. Get a pen and paper ready to write down your ideas of what they might be, and then submit us a little email with your guesses to win some prizes. What's that email, Silver Linings?
I believe the email, I caught a glimpse of it, was the Stratus Quo show at gmail.cloud. Kidding. Gmail.com.
Yeah, it's .com. You can also tweet it to us at, what's our Twitter?
Stratus Quo Show.
And that's the Twitter.
At Stratus Quo Show.
At Stratus Quo Show. All right, here's next week's number 1. Number 2. And number 3. All right, and that's at Stratus Quo Show, or our email, stratusquoshow@gmail.com. All right, let's do horoscopes. What's the technical term for these?
Well, I really like to go by cloud scopes. We could get more technical, but I don't want to alienate people. I want it to be very inclusive, and I want to unite people over this. So I like to call them cloud scopes.
Okay. Well, hit us with it.
Sure. So this was earlier today. I did my morning ritual and did the meditation. Maybe just making my coffee, and as I looked up, I saw, clear as day, I saw an arrow, and it was just clipping right along, and it was moving towards these two. It looked like two fists at first, and then it looked like they were holding hands, and the arrow just shot right through them. And I saw it, and I said, "That's it." The arrow symbolizes Sagittarius, and it's these hands. There's these fists. They're looking to fight, and then they decide, you know what, it's not worth it. We're going to unite, and the arrow just clips right through it, and it's total conflict resolution. And I just, you know, it's clear as day. So Sagittarius, there's a problem at work, there's a problem at home, somewhere there's a problem, and you feel the tensions are rising, and you're probably close to that breaking point. And I just hold on, wait for it. Things are going to come together, and then all of a sudden, there's one day it's just going to be a complete 180, and the arrow's going to come through, and it's going to be pure clarity, and it's going to be it'd be bold to say, but I think it's going to be a great summer
For Sagittarius.
for Sagittarius.
I wish you had said Scorpio, because I know exactly like kind of what you're talking about, and you just hoping that you kind of break through out of a funk, you know, get things going to the next level. But I'll wait for
Yeah,
my word.
I had seen some Scorpios, and I have a website that I've built for just horoscopes. I haven't made it public yet, but I've been updating it all the time. So once I get it public, I'll let you know what the URL is.
We loved it. Yeah, the second you get that up.
Yeah, I'd be very interested to know. I mean, I myself, I am a Capricorn, the sea goat,
sure.
which is another reason why the El Chupacabra is very important to me,
Absolutely.
and the symbolism of those two goat-like clouds that we saw today manifested
told me
before
that.
us.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is.
It's
All right.
my white whale.
Well, thank you for the horoscopes. One last thing before we get back into cloud watching. We got a few fan submitted photos. I just want to get your guys' take on these. Here's number one. I mean, I'm not really sure if I'm seeing any clear shapes in this,
Wow, this is.
but
I'm thinking, wow.
This is
very-
the kind of stuff that we like to
It's-
see, because it's not just about clouds. If you see like a swirl in the sand, or a puff of smoke, or anything, like if you just notice something that seems out of place, or you're like, oh, does this mean something, or maybe it doesn't, but the point is, like, we're just looking, and that's what matters. Being a seeker is what's important.
So yeah, I guess I totally agree, and it's just all involved in integrating creative process. I'm seeing someone that's excited. They got their legs outstretched and their arms are just reaching out, and they're just pumped about something, life.
Like a jumping jack.
Yeah,
Just your pure joy.
it's
Well, Maybe it's just the scientific part of me, but I'm seeing more of a pi symbol, or a greater or greater than, less than
Okay.
pairing.
Yeah.
So kind of a bring together of everything in the universe.
I don't want to read too much into something, but maybe this guy's like happy about his relationships, because he's clearly married. He's got a wedding band on, and
Sure.
maybe these clouds are like a positive representation of what he's feeling.
He just wants
It
to
may-
be
yeah.
part of the
Part-
cloud verse.
part of the equation.
We got a couple more.
Exactly.
It turns out this guy's really into cloud competitions. This is just some like amazing work. Like, when I found out that you could like form clouds on your own terms, it absolutely blew my mind. And I think this is pretty unique.
That is a work of art right there. See, I think I'm really glad that he sent his photos in, because seeing I'm looking at it biologically, and I was like, that's a jellyfish.
It's a Medusa.
It looks like
Yeah.
it looks like an animal.
But
Like,
at the same hand, it's there's a lot going on. I could stare at this all day and still bring out something.
This
new.
is breathtaking.
yeah. Well,
I've never seen any sort of manifestation of a cloud.
if we had an infinite time on the show, I'd absolutely let us just stay here and just like talk on this. But we do have a finite amount of time, so we'll do one more, and just to service our fan base, who are always good, very good to us, and then we'll move back on to cloud watching. Here's the last one, and this is more like kind of like showboating a little bit, like fancy look what I can do. Which I'll be honest, I'm not really about that, but I still have to say that I am impressed. This is some sort of competition, some sort of cloud competition. I don't know what exactly this is.
I'm seeing a narwhal on the left.
Oh wow! I thought it was like a werewolf, the mouth pointing down. See what I'm saying? His mouth is down here.
More like a poodle in that.
Okay,
than
maybe
a werewolf, but
maybe a poodle. And what do you see on the right?
Huh. Wow. Oh.
a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest.
So yeah, that's a little blunt, but yeah, I agree. I do agree. Just the same, thank you Puffmaster420 for sending us these photos. If you guys have any photos to send, you know where to send them. Where do we send them?
stratusquoshow@gmail.com.
Yeah,
Or our Twitter.
Or at Stratus Quo Show on Twitter.
Which we just launched. We just launched the Twitter. It was all Gmail up until about 2 weeks ago. 1 week ago.
That is correct.
Yeah, and if you feel inspired, you see a great cloud shape, and you don't have a way to take a photo of it, but maybe you have a spray can. Just feel free to just draw that shape out on a wall even nearby, and just put Stratus Quo Show.
Even if you don't have that, just try to remember what you saw. Write it down in text. Send it to us. We'll be doing fan mail at the end of the show, but for now, let's get back into cloud watching.
I feel like it's going to start breaking soon. Give us
Some clear definition.
give us some sort of end.
That's okay. You can't. Let's not rush anything. It'll get here when it gets here.
It's kind of got that samurai mask vibe.
The ship.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Yeah. I see the face in the middle, and then also the blue part in the middle could be like a train, like one of those old timey high stovepipe trains.
Oh wow.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes looking in the negative space will get you, just as much as looking at the positive cloud space.
Yeah, the Miles Davis cloud watching.
Well, I've been doing this for a while. Slowly moving off the screen. Large gray and white mass moving to the center. Nothing too obvious.
Let's not forget, every cloud has a silver lining.
Absolutely.
Very true. Well, is that true? What if it's an exceptionally bright day and the cloud's already, blinding
It just
light?
means that even if we don't see something within the cloud, it's still a gorgeous cloud that exists in our universe.
Okay, you're speaking metaphorically, not literally.
Absolutely.
It kind of looks like a gloved fist. You can kind of make out the ridges of the knuckles at the top.
Where are we looking here?
Just around the top edges.
Maybe. Like somebody wearing a boxing glove?
Like a Mickey Mouse kind of like fist, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, now we get to this other cloud joining. This is where it's
This looks like another goat.
Yeah, you see the
See, if you see the goat cloud, then you know that the Chupacabra might be coming up soon.
Oh, no.
You usually see those two together. I mean, there's very few sightings, but that's two goats, so I feel quite confident that we have a shot at seeing him.
Yeah. That's changing quick. So is that the case where if you see one time and you see it again, it's going to reappear? I mean, I don't know how the myth goes.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
If it kind of keeps reoccurring. Oh, it's changing.
Well,
Wow.
the Chupacabra actually is going after goats. So if you see the goat cloud,
It'll be the next.
then there's hope that the Chupacabra is nearby.
Yeah, sure, your chances go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not 100% sure that we are seeing a goat formation here.
Sure, yeah.
But it looked promising, but now I'm unsure.
How long have you been looking for unique and rare clouds? Like, what got you into that?
My studies in Scotland.
Okay, so you were.
I was out there to study mycology, the study of fungi, and it's very wet
Oh yeah, a
environment.
lot of clouds.
They have lots of clouds, also lots of mushrooms, but I ended up spending more
Oh
time
my
looking
god!
up-
And you know what? Look at that shape in the middle. It looks like a mushroom, like a magic mushroom.
Indeed.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
The clouds are really
That is That is
in sync
crazy.
with me today.
You know, when stuff like that happens, like, how does that make you feel? Like, I get like almost like a shiver, like running through my body when that kind of
Yeah.
stuff happens.
I feel like I'm getting a pat on the back.
It's like validation for you.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not going to go into it in depth here, but there is something to be said about the emotional vibrations you send up into the atmosphere, and the clouds are very resonant to that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a prime example right there, you know? Like, I'm not the kind of person that tries to, like, you know, act like I understand how things, you know, kind of come together, but, you know, I look for those things. I mean, that's
Oh,
what the
yeah.
show's about.
No,
Yeah.
Seabiz is absolutely right. I mean, we all help to manufacture the clouds in some way. So if we're all
Yeah.
on the same wavelength, we might see it all in the sky. We'll all come together.
Absolutely, yeah. I could cite some studies. In fact, maybe after this, I'll link to a few.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll see them.
This shape kind of coming dead center doesn't look like kind of like a regal woman, like a
me?
Renaissance, like a regal woman with her like arms out to the side, you know, like a bustier, and then having like a very
A
like
real bouffant hairdo.
yeah, like Marie Antoinette kind of situation going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I'm seeing the what is that classic like psychology thing where it's like a vase or like an old woman or
Oh
a young
yeah,
woman?
yeah. It's
That
like two
kinda-
people kissing, or it's a vase. I think that's all it can be. But yeah, I know what you
Yes.
mean.
Yeah, there's got to be a name for it.
I mean, I think, I don't know. Maybe next time we'll get a psychologist on. All right, we got some
Oh, what is that coming in from the right there?
like a little dude floating in from the side.
Absolutely.
He looks like he might be running away from something.
Might be.
He's moving quite fast. The
At
Tin
the
Man.
rate
The
he's
Tin
going, he
Man.
might just
Yeah, he's
disappear.
evaporating.
Yeah. A lot to be said about that. Let's reflect on that.
Oh, there he goes.
Moment of silence for this guy.
Wow. Well, great cloud watching. Thank you guys
Beautiful.
for being here. Let's wrap this up and we'll do some fan mail. I think would be a good idea.
Yeah, let's get to it.
So can
I
you
know I've been hearing the inbox chime a little bit.
yeah. We had I think we had a couple letters, but what did we pick out for reading today?
Yeah, let's see.
Well, we have something that was sent to us at our email, which is stratusquoshow@gmail.com. That is stratusquoshow@gmail.com. She writes, Dear Stratus Quo, I don't have a picture or video, but please let me share my story. Before I get too far, please know that I couldn't take a picture because I've had a lifelong aversion to radio waves of any kind. I live in a decommissioned MD-95 aircraft that I've modified into a Faraday cage to relieve me of my plight. However, I have always wanted to venture among the clouds. One day, against all odds in my dry climate, a thick fog enveloped my town. I could feel a benevolent presence in the vapor, and opened the side hatch for long enough to take a deep breath of the mist. This cloud will now forever be a part of me. Signed, Jane the Gibbler Stockland.
Thank you so much for your letter, especially since it's so hard for you to kind of get out and do things while living in a Faraday cage. We really, really appreciate this kind of stuff, and just knowing that we have fans out there that are willing to go the extra mile for us means the world. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Powerful words.
Well, I guess that's it. Don't forget to submit your votes for next week's Guess That Cloud. And we will talk to you guys next time. Keep looking up.